Alright, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Kal Halayim La Alahayanawa Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, Shalom Wabarakim, La Bakayayim, Shayasha Allah, Washani Kabad, Gawal Wakwab, Tukwanim Nuwa, Wahashala Yakim Nuwa, Yasha Allah Ba'ayth. Alright, and that was the Hebrew. I said, all praise to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which is called Halayim La Alahayanawa Yahweh, Most High's name. The name of his son, Yahweh Shai. By Hashem Rakakwadash, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Peace and blessings to like the Israel. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Israel in these times, known as Great Millstone. Alright, let me check. Let me just make sure the sound is okay. I'll be right back. Just bear with me here. This is basically going to be a how to download the font that I use, which is, they call it the Moabite font, but the Moabites will actually speak Hebrew. It's really the Lashwan Kodash, the Paleo, which means ancient, the ancient Hebrew, or Ibaria. All right, so let me just basically gonna be okay. Con. Shalom to the like tuning in on the comment board. I'll go on live here. So yeah, so, and how to type it, because you see my videos. I have the down here I'll have everything listed. Depending on if it's lengthier, I may have a list. But I'm basically going to show you how to download the font. So right now in your program that you use, if you go in here, all right, it's just going to be a walkthrough. I start typing in Moabite. All right, you're going to see that this font is not in here. So in the description of this video, there's going to be a link to this. All right, and what you're going to want to do is when you come to this page, all right, you're going to scroll down until you see Moabite stone. All right. You're going to scroll down. It's going to show you the Assyrian, a few different other scripts from different time periods. But this is the one that you want. This is the one that I use. And click download. Depending on the version of your computer too, it might not work as easily. Which all you'll have to do is go on YouTube and type in how to add a font to your computer. And basically when it downloads, we'll click on it. This will come up. So here it's going to install for me. All right, a lot of newer computers will be able to install for you. Other ones, you'll have to take the file and drag it, drop it into your font folder in your settings or whatever program you use for writing. So I'm going to click install. All right, so that should be installed now. I'll hit X out of there. Let's go back to this document. So now if I come in here and I type in Moabites, see now it appears. All right, now when you begin typing, remember Hebrew is from right to left. So let's just take David for instance. Let me go back to, I like to use the Calibri. All right, let's type in David for instance. All right, so to write David in a oh, that's too easy. Let me do something else. Let's do watch. All right, we know watch means is Shamar. So let's come back here and enter in the Moabite font. Moabite stone, or the Lashon Kodash. So if I just type Shamar and how we think it is from left to right, it's going to look like this. Oops, Salaki. Now that's not right. So from right to left, that says Ramash. All right, it's supposed to say Shamar. All right, so you have to type it backwards, which really is forwards, which makes it, this is what's the most tedious part. All right, so you have a ma, or a ra, a ma, and a sha. All right, now which makes this easier for translating. That's just an example. So it's going to be harder if you're making up a prayer or doing something. But if you're following along, which this is how I do it. All right, you see how this page is expanded. You want to minimize it, bring it down like this. So that way when you go to your blue letter, all right, I'm going to do Amos 3:3. You go to this concordance button. This will pull up, and what do I always do? Always remove these Masoretic text vowel points there. All right, and what you want to do is scroll up to the page just like this. All right, and bring up your document, and then begin. Now you can see it. All right, and you can begin typing from the end, from the last to the beginning. So let me show you. We're gonna follow here. We're gonna go wa da I wa na ma All right, so Let's get back down in here. Let's type in Moabite Stunt, hit enter, come to 20. Let's blow it up a little. Wa da, and your I, all right, is gonna be the on your keyboard. It looks like this character. All right, I'm not sure how to explain it. It's like it's not a caret. All right, let me see that. All right, so that which is next to the letter P, all right, on the keyboard is how you type I. All right, so that's equivalent to I. Just so you know, because this is for beginners. If you've never used the font before, which you'd have, what I did when I first ever you got it back in the day here, I just typed every single letter on here to see what everything was. But I'm gonna make this a little easier so you know. All right, and call halal Yahweh Bashmial Shah. I hope this is helping. This is gonna be tedious and it might take a little while, but I'm gonna get through this through spirit. All right, so we're in this verse here. All right, so where are we at? Wa da I wa na. So now we have na I wad salakia. Na wa idwa. All right, which that's what that word is. All right, which means I think it's gathered or agreed, if I'm not mistaken. Then you have which means if. So we're going to the next word there, which is balathia. So we have to type it backwards. Ya tha la ba balathia. Next we have wa da ha ya wa da the ha. All right, always get it mixed up. Is going to be the X. All right, your X is going to be ha and then ya. So we have yachadwa, which means unity. All right, or as one. And then you have shunyam, which means two. So you got to go backwards again, which really is forward in the spirit. Always remember that. We in another time frame, so this stuff is all so-called backwards. Shunyam, which means double or two. Then you have Hayalakwa, which means can walk. All right, or means walk. So we're going to go backwards again, which is really forwards. Wa, ka, la, ya, ha. All right. Jump down here. So what I do is, we're going to select all this. We're going to right align it. All right. We'll create our own spaces here. Give us some more space in between some of these. So we're going to come underneath. All right, and remember, if you want to find, I'll show you what you do. I gotta just keep remember to do this for beginners. I'm here, so now we're gonna change back to the Calibri, or whatever font you want to use. This is just the one I prefer to use. And let's decrease it here down to 16. So now you can actually spell out all the soundings for these. All right, let's do 16. Enter. So this is gonna be na wa idwa. I may have to decrease it. Balathia, Yahud, Wa, Shanyam, Ha, Yaha, Ya, Lak, Wa. Alright. And we can select this whole. You just double tap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And let's crease this down to 12. Alright, so now we have it. We can place these underneath. We're going to create our own spaces again. See its space, bring this over here like such. Alright. Boom. Here we go. Boom. And the Wadi Bashmi out shot for letting us have this technology to do this. I pray through the spirit that this is helpful. Alright, so now we're going to explain what these words are. So even though in the Lashwan Kodash we have over here, still type it out like this, because in the English, the pronunciation of it, how it looks and sounds written in English, is going to be from left to right. So this is going to be associated with this. This is going to be associated with that. And that's only when you see these connectors here. All right, these connectors here. So this means let's go back to the precepts. So let's go through this. Let's lock. I don't have my other website up here. Let me this is the one I like to use. So let me go back. All right, let me get my other website here. This is going to be the scripture for all, so you can have a. It's always good to have a second source. All right, we're going to go to Amos 3, and I'll put this in the what you call it. All right, let's drop this down in here. Let's go to Amos 3 and 3 so we can see. So you have Hayalakwa, Shunya, Yachadwa, Balathia, Nawa'idwa. All right, so that first word is they says they shall go. All right, and the precept, what does it say in English? It says can two walk together. So this is literally walk he or walk it. All right, so I'm sorry, we're going from the end to the beginning. So what we'll have to do is, all right, let me show you how I do this. This is a walk. This is a how-to here. All right, so we have this is accept, agreed. All right, means accept or if. Basically means if. That's what I should have said. All right, means if or accept. So this is accept. Let's start typing here. Salakia. Um, they agree. All right, or they agree. The na before it makes it plural for multiple people. All right, they agreed. All right, and then you're gonna have Balathia. Sorry, so remember when you have the screen up here in the background, you don't have to tap on the screen. Just go in the area and scroll up with either your mouse or your fingers on the laptop. All right, so that way, because if you click on it, your document goes away. So to avoid that, all right, to have frustration through the spirit, all right, you just come down here and scroll through. So we want to see what yalak. All right, the root word there is yalak. All right, so hayalak is gonna mean. I'm sorry, we're looking at balathia. Balath means accept. All right. Also means if. So let's see. Just double check to make sure that is right. All right. Yeah. See, means if. All right. For you might have scoffers out there think I'm making stuff up. When you read Hebrew enough, you know what certain words mean. All right. Just like ayan. All right. We all know what ayan means. It means there is no. All right. But on blue letter, you're not going to see that. That's why you got to have another source. That's just another point here. Now I'm in the portion of this video of the how to type it. All right, and really understand it. And if you want to know how to download the font, just when this go back to the beginning of the video. It's fairly easy. You just go to the link in the description. So Balathia means accept. Let's go back to the document and type that. All right. So this is actually if, like I said, if they agreed. All right, or they be agreed. So this is going to be accept. All right, this is going to be together or unity. So let's scroll down to make sure. You go back up here. Let's scroll down. Together, yachad. All right, which means together. Then we're going to go shunyam, which means two. Scroll back up. You see shunyam, two, and slakia. Let me hit that. And this is going to be can walk. All right, we're gonna clean this up. So this is what I do for my videos. I clean it up. You make sure you want to make it presentable. I'll tell that to my brothers, the Aki and the men here in the camp. When you do videos, try to do it to the best of your ability. Clean it up, because the elect is watching, and it's important that we be concise and as much as possible. So I would start going through and because Esau he doesn't say these are words, so you just have to right click and add them to your dictionary. So that way, when you type them again, you won't have these red lines on here. All right, it'll just remember. It'll just remember that that's what that word is, and that's for everything. So you just go in here, clean this up a little bit. All right, and this is how I do, how I type it, and I create the videos. Let me check the comment board in case there's any questions. Salakia. Um, Let me just scroll through here. Shalom, Shalom, Akim. Yahweh Shem Shabrak Them, Bashem Kakudash, Wa Akwathium, Bashem Kakudash, Yahweh Shem Shabrak Them, Washamarkum. Khan GMS Salt. You can also get this on your phone. Or you type in like the brother said, you type in Paleo Hebrew as an app on your phone. You can actually download uh an app and type in it, you know. All right, so let's finish this up. I'm gonna wrap this up here. Just add this to the dictionary. And I use a program called Libre Writer. Uh, just because that Microsoft is a pretty penny, so I YQuab that thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is just as good. It's the same. The setup's just the same. So there you go. That's Amos 3 and 3. All right, and then we'll just clean this up a little bit. Let's bring these underneath. All right. And brothers, and to the heads, you know, heads of camps, the Zaquanium, you know, if when you're doing doing Hebrew, you know, if you need help and you know another brother's pretty good in the Hebrew, get you a scribe, you know, so that way when you're going through it, you can get things printed out for brothers, and because you know I can always a yearning for this, you know what I mean. So get you some help, and if you're a brother that's out there alone, just shoot a message. You know what I'm saying? I always do videos. If I check the comment board, someone says something, I try to my best of my ability through the spirit to knock it out for Yasha Allah. But that's it. I don't wanna elongate this. I pray and I know that this is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai. The water Yahweh Bashim Shai for allowing me to go through this. I really wanted to. Basically, how to download this font. Again, you just hit download. This thing will download, pop up, show you what the font looks like. You can install it. If you got a newer version, it'll install right away. Then when you begin typing up here for that font, all right, it'll appear wherever you want to start typing. So I left off here, and we can see if I just start typing some stuff, you'll see all the letters come up. So call halal Yahweh Bashim Shai. To elect out there, I'll say Shalom Mabarakim. To the elders and apostles of Israel in these times, in the Hebrew known as Gawal Rakwab Shani Kabad Lakam, which means double honors to you all. And I can't say it enough. The water Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakodash. Until next time, I say Shalom.